Hello, students and parents. This is a video about how to study for a Whitmore math quiz or test. It is appropriately timed because during our next class, we do have our next math test. I'd like to share with you some strategies, and then also parents, I'd like to show you what your students are seeing during each math class. First, be present. What does this mean? This means you should attend class and be there on time to the best of your ability. It means you should participate with questions and answers. And you should listen to the questions and answers of other people in the classroom. You should do your job. This comes in two different ways. First, you should complete your classwork. Classwork is always posted and detailed on the choice board as part of Activity 3. Secondly, and almost more importantly, you need to do your homework. If you don't do your homework, you can't expect to do well on the upcoming quiz or test. Homework is always detailed as part of the choice board in Activity 5. Take advantage of all of the options in front of you. For example, I'm available for extra help before and after school. Those are lots of opportunities. Take advantage of that. Also, take advantage of the different resources that I put inside the choice board, such as the different videos I post or the additional resources. They are there for a reason, and you should use them. Correct and redo. This means you should learn from your mistakes, redo a homework assignment for more practice or for more points, and take advantage of those quiz and test retakes every time I offer them. Parents, what I want to do now is show you what your students are seeing every time we have a math class so that we all have the same information. Every day at the start of class, I bring them to Google Classroom and I show them the different information that I've posted there. For my most recent class, in this post, I have a copy of the notes for that day, the playlist for that class, and the choice board. Underneath that, I have a link to some additional videos that I think are going to be helpful. And I also have a link here for the homework. Coming back here, I'm going to show the playlist, the choice board, and then the notes. This is what the playlist looks like. And again, we review this at the beginning of every class. The playlist has weekly announcements at the top with important reminders, and then also a summary of what we're studying. Every day that we have a math class, what I do is I also link the slides here in addition to on Google Classroom. I link the choice board here in addition to it also being on Google Classroom. I remind them what work needs to be done during class and where they will find it. And I remind them what their homework is and again, where to find it. This is the choice board. So a choice board is something that we work on after we take our notes, and it's broken up into 6 pieces. The first part is to watch a video. I offer 2 or more videos, and they have to choose one to watch. Again, in part 2, I offer up other videos, and they have to choose at least one to watch. Students can always come back and watch more videos if they need more information or more help. So that's why I'm offering more than what they actually need. Part 3, this is the classwork. This is what they need to do during class. I try to offer as many choices as I can. With this lesson, there are 2 options. Sometimes there's as many as 4. But this has to be done during class. And it needs to be finished during the asynchronous time after school, if it's not finished during their class time. For those students who work quickly or who are looking for more of a challenge, every single lesson has an enrichment opportunity. Sometimes there's one option, sometimes there's up to four. But on the pink trapezoid page, I always have enrichment options here. On the green rectangle, this is where I remind them again about homework. It is again linked on Google Classroom, but it's also mentioned in the playlist. And then at the end, I have a page where I put additional resources. Sometimes there's one resource like you see here, and other times there's up to 8, maybe 10 different resources. The point being is that students should access and use all of these resources at any different time, whether that be an enrichment or an extra help option. All of those resources are available to the students. And so when a student says that they don't understand something or they need help, and you're trying to understand how to help them, those resources have already been placed there for that reason. To give you an idea of what their notes look like, we always start our class with a do now. When we need to, we review some important information from previous lessons. We learn new content and we have time to practice that with me and then to practice that independently. We review the key concept as often as possible, and if we have time, we do some whiteboard practice or notebook practice as kind of a last check-in. And then we take a break. After the break, the students go right into their choice board, and that's when they begin watching the videos and when they start doing their independent work. I hope you found this video helpful. First step in being successful is to just do your job. Students, make sure you're doing your classwork and your homework and you're staying up to date. Step 2 is to use all of the resources that are provided, whether that be enrichment resources or extra help or extra videos or additional resources in part 6 of the choice board. Lots of different resources are already presented to you if and when you need help. I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you for watching, and have a great weekend.